What is AGZ gang? Yes, sir. Now, boys. I don't even know what to say. At this point, Ragusa, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like okay, so what we do know is yesterday Ragusa brought out, should I even say yesterday, it was basically today, brought out a document telling us giving us information on Deepwoken. Now it's not anything like game breaking or leaks, it's really just information that we wanted to know. So he was answering questions, the most asked question. I haven't read it yet. I really stayed up all night. I didn't eat, I didn't go gym yesterday just to receive this information. For him to say it's literally coming out 11:59 EST. Do you take me for a joke? Do you know what time it was for me? 11:59 EST? That's like 4 going on to 5 a.m. in the morning, bro. What the hell are you doing? What? Is this a game to you? Anyways, this is a Deepwoken video, so the only music you're gonna be hearing in the background is Deepwoken music. Shout out to I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, we're gonna be the Deepwoken music, okay? Anyways, we're just gonna scroll down, and here's the document. Yeah, so wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. That's a Google document. But we're gonna scroll down, so we're gonna go from the top down, which is this the second document he put out. We're gonna read the second document, then read the first document together, and so you guys don't have to read. If you guys know what Deepwoken is, actually, we're gonna read the first document. If you guys don't know what Deepwoken is, I suggest watching these videos that are gonna be shown on the screen. As Ragusa said, Agamatsu is gonna have a video coming out very soon, and yeah. So let's just go straight into it. Debugging Info, July 2021, Part 1. So we're gonna have a Part 2. Why is it named Part 1? Alright, so this is the introduction. This document is meant to be a soft information release for Deepwoken since it's been in development for so long. Almost 2 years, by the way. We wanted to take this opportunity to communicate to our community. I don't think you take the community seriously. I'm joking. About what we've been working on and the changes we've gone through and how development has been going. Well, is going. Deepwoken development timeline. As our community knows, Deepwoken has gone through quite a lot of development processes. It's the largest game we've ever had to work on, and also the most complex. What I will say is Deepwoken is very complex, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Throughout Deepwoken's development cycle, it has gone through multiple changes from the ground up to ensure that it meets our standards of a fun and engaging gameplay experience. Now, what I will say there is the reason why development has taken long is because Ragusa has implemented and taking out basically how FOU changed GPO a lot. Ragusa has changed Deepwoken, I wouldn't say a lot, but in different ways. Now, the difference between Ragusa and FOU is that Deepwoken currently has a lot of content to play through. I mean a lot of content. But I'm not gonna speak on that. We're just gonna keep reading. How do I know? Don't worry. Anyways, we have been far more. See, we've been far more. You guys can read the word. Okay. Now, I'm not illiterate. I just don't even have the energy. Like, it's just not, the energy's not flowing through me. This time around, with greater amounts of polish and other immersive aspects of our game as compared to Rogue Lineage. We look forward to tongue twister. We look forward to all of you guys getting into the game as soon as possible and getting to try it out. The first section will be questions from Twitter. As long as what can I not read? Guys, let me know, because what is actually going on with me? Okay. What's going on with me? I don't know. Anyways, back to the reading. This next section will be questions asked through Twitter and a long-standing FAQs. Some questions will not be able to be answered. That's exactly what I said. As they spoil the experience, and we appreciate your patience and thank you for submitting your questions. How much will the game cost? 400 Robux, as I told you guys, and will always stay paid with lease. We do not want free games. I do not want free games. A majority of Roblox players do not want free games. Now, there are a lot of you guys that enjoy and want games to be free, but always complain when there's hackers and stupid bugs in those said free games, right? And obviously you get hackers and paid access games too, but they get dealt with more quickly. And in order for them to actually purchase the game again, guess what? They need to buy another account, buy their way into the game. And you know what that does? After a while, it becomes quite expensive to keep on buying access. So eventually it causes them to stop. People won't want to risk wasting money. But in free games, you ban someone and they just go on an old account. Demon 4 is a perfect example of this, because Demon 4 has a bunch of hackers right now. Anyways, let's carry on reading. What paid items will be in the game? Race rerolls, like Rogue, are purchased with ROBUX. You do not have to pay for any other aspects of character customization. There will be cosmetic items you can purchase in the future. And there will be a much greater degree of customization available for characters than in our previous games. You can also purchase character slots. How will character slots work? You'll start off with one character slot, but you can purchase more for a price lower than the game's price. Obviously, it'll be cheaper than the game's price. Each slot has its own data, including race. Your guild is per account, however. So there will be guilds / faction system. You already know Silvermoon is going to fucking take over Deepwoken. And for those of you guys worried about price, I will be doing a giveaway on Deepwoken's release. So yeah. I'm not gonna speak on any giveaways though, because I don't want people subbing for giveaways. You can fuck off, okay? Anyways. How will the wiping system work on the Deepwoken? While we won't go over specifics, there's a system that allows you to pass down 2 items to your next character to help you get started faster in your next build, which is quite interesting because in Rogue, as you know, when you get wiped, you lose everything. Sometimes you can keep your mana bar. Sometimes you don't. Now, this is going to be interesting. Let's say you get some sort of rare items, some rare weapons, some rare armors. You'll be able to take that with you into the beginner zones or whatever. Beginner islands. And now, okay, I'm not going to speak. I was going to ruin it. Anyways, sorry about that. I almost got carried away there. How will spell, skill, and creation work in Deepwoken? Yes, if you guys don't know, spells will be, you can create your own skills, your own spells. Like, genuinely create them. We've seen Ragusa do this on the fly. We've seen Infinasu do this in this video here. So, yeah. The spell creation system is unique and requires you to interact with the world in order to make moves you want. You will not have a skill spells menu. You won't be able to create from menu. You have to interact with the world, which means you do need to explore, which means on release, this game will be going commando. What I mean by that is there's not going to be much information out there to help. Unless testers like Nano Prodigy, Agamatsu, and Fanasu want to release videos that will help the community, which I don't want them to, because it's going to spoil shit. But I'm definitely looking forward to actually having to experience the game, like a real adventure game. Um, it's just giving me Breath of the Wild. It's like a mix of Breath of the Wild, um, Dark Souls, and some other games combined into a Roblox game. Anyways, how long does progression take? A decent mix of short-term progress gains to make you feel like you're getting more powerful, but also there's systems in place that allow you to feel like you're always progressing over a long period of time. I'm not going to say anything on that because it will spoil. Developer events in Deepwoken. Yes, following the release, there'll be some public events. Examples being tournaments. Don't really care for tournaments on release because everyone's going to be kind of new. Actually, like probably after like the first week / couple of days, it'll be nice because not everyone's going to have crazy spells or anything. So that would be nice. Some grounded gameplay. We always love the grounded gameplay. How will islands not lag on Deepwoken? Get a good PC. I'm joking. We'll be using a ROBLOX streaming system that loads the maps in gradually over time. / it'll be your render distance. So the game will have some sort of render distancing, which Roblox games tend to not have because everything you never really need it. But yeah, game's gonna have render distance in it basically. Allow for a much more larger map with little lag as possible. It's just rendering, guys. If you don't know what rendering is, play other games. Will bad things happen at sea? Yes. Now, I'm not gonna say anything on that as well. Never mind. Will Deepwoken have one shots? Not intentionally. If anything ends up being overpowered, we'll just patch it. Very nice to see. Am I locked into PvE or PvE? PvE or PvP? No, but both options will be viable and encouraged. Killing players above your level will reward you, but you won't get much in the way of killing weaker players. Now, what I will say is, no, never mind. Will the gameplay be cooperative? Yes, if you want it to be. Is there alignment? No. You standing in the world is determined by your reputation with different factions. Within doing it, good deeds for factions or committing crimes in their territories will affect your reputations in them. Is there a safe mode where players can't grip me? No, you'll always be in danger. Dark Souls vibes right there. Of being gripped. However, towns have it in their best interest to keep order. Do not expect to get away lightly with your crimes. Now, what I really think he means by this is Assassin's Creed vibes. I don't know if any of y'all boys have played Assassin's Creed. My favorite Assassin's Creeds are Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio. Y'all boys will know that if you've ever played Assassin's Creed. Now, if you kill or do crime in Assassin's Creeds in certain towns, guards will fuck you up on sight. Now, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I feel like the NPCs are kind of bad, but I don't know. I don't really like the combat in the newer Assassin's Creeds. I think was it after Odyssey it kind of started to fall off for me, but the older Assassin's Creeds were really good. It was really fun, really immersive. You really felt like an assassin. But so what? Yeah, what this means is there's probably gonna be guards at towns. Probably not It's gonna be AI in this game is hard. If you watch this video, you know what I mean. So AI in this game is hard. AI actually have a brain. So if you do something stupid and you get ganked on, you're most likely gonna die. So don't risk being an idiot. Even if you think you're a skilled player, again, AI in this game are not stupid, and AI difficulty goes up. Or anyways, let me not speak on that. Sorry. If you log out of sea on a boat, will you spawn back with your boat? Yes, and you'll be able to spawn on allied ships. That's much giving me Battlefield respawn vibes. I definitely wonder how that's gonna work. Will new races be added during content updates? Maybe. How significant is your race to your build? It's nowhere as significant as your build on Rogue, and as we know, races. There was a whole black market for races, and I'm pretty much sure at one point What some of the rare races would cost anywhere between $40 to $100. We design races to supplement and diversify gameplay, as opposed to locking you to a specific playstyle. Can I progress with my friends? Yes, at any point in the game there will be systems in the game to help you play with your friends. Don't really care about the can I play with my friends? Of course you can play with your friends. It's a Roblox game. Wasting our questions, bro. Are there any Deepwoken NPCs going to be the same level rogues or difficult to play against? The NPCs and bosses in Deepwoken are a lot more thought out in design and should be a lot more fun and fair than rogue. While not lacking in challenge, we think NPCs will challenge your skills whilst not forcing you to rely on cheese strats, which is really good. How will hairstyles and accessories work? It will copy your Roblox avatar's hair and accessories, but not any others. You'll be able to get glasses and other accessories as in-game equipment. So I just think it's hair and hats. World events, yes, which is really nice. Not gonna speak on that though. How many players in the server? 25 players. I would want more, probably like 30 or 40, but it's Roblox. People don't have good PCs. How much map will exist in release? 2 separate worlds. 2 separate worlds on release. Which means this game has content. Release the game, okay? Jesus Christ. One of them, nearly twice the size of Gaia. Gaia is pretty big, I'm not gonna lie to you. Gaia isn't like huge, but it's pretty big. So being twice the size of Gaia, that's a fucking huge map. And the other is about half the size of Gaia. It's a pretty small map. Okay, so I'm gonna put pictures of Gaia up, and you guys can, see what that is. There'll be some islands that have been fully built, and that won't be in game at release. So we're not even getting at release. It's gonna be hidden stuff, bro. Will be added in future content updates. So which means they're really thinking about updates from the start. So as soon as the game releases, update 1 for Deepwoken is probably already gonna be like ready. They're gonna have it ready. It's gonna be there. And they're just gonna release it when the time comes, or probably when they finish doing update 2. So they're gonna be ahead. They're gonna I most likely this is the case. They're gonna be ahead. We're gonna be on update 0, but the devs and the testers are gonna have update 1 basically ready. And when update 2 is ready, they're gonna release update 1. So when update 1, we're experiencing update 1, update 2 is gonna be ready, but they're not gonna release it until update 3. You know how fucking good that is, bro? This means organized. It means organized devs, timely releases. Cough cough GPO. We don't need to wait 3 months for fucking I said 3 months. We don't need to wait over 3 months for an update. And yeah. Anyways, let's keep reading. Where was I? There'll be some. Okay. Will Deepwoken have any cool powers and abilities outside of spells? Yes, obviously. And when will the game be released? For 2021. Now, the reason why this pisses me off, right, is for 2021 could be anywhere between the end of September and after/during Christmas times, right? And I heard that they're not gonna release it during a time where everybody has school. So it's either gonna release on a weekend or a time where people don't have school, which means it can either release on a weekend, again, Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas break. Take that in, guys. Honestly, take that in for a second. Those are some oh my god. Anyways, the info part 2, the real deal. Now, Deepwoken Info, July 2021, part 2. This shows a little bit of the map, giving us names. It's a long way from home. So, the island of Etheria is one of the largest islands on the eastern Latimen, which means there's gonna be multiple islands of different sizes, which is crazy, and they're gonna have stuff to do in them, which is really good too. Filled with dangerous beasts and proud warriors. You will need to take the power from the creatures around you, whether they be players or not. Now he's got the great sword on his back that he showcased before, and we do know Deepwoken is gonna have a range of different weapons. Not too sure how many weapons on release. I'm not a tester, so I had a picture. I don't know if I still have it on my PC. If I do, I'll place it. If I don't, I won't. Like, there's like, on release, there's probably about 8 or 9 different weapons to choose from. Pistols being one of them. I wonder how the pistol class is gonna work though. Anyways, I say pistols, I'm just gonna say gun, generalize it. I have to make my way over to the shrine. It's the only way to get back to that place. Foreshadowing. The shrines are important link between life and death, which means shrines are going to be important. Again, Dark Souls vibes. Making use of them will prove useful to world travelers. So I'm assuming players going to shrines and doing something is going to help the players, other players in some way, shape or form. I don't know. Makes it sound like that at least. Now there's definitely some sort of boss or NPC, or maybe a shrine guard. The end draws closer. I can't land a scratch on this thing. Dangerous creatures crowd the seas of Deepwoken. They'll prove difficult and sometimes even brutal. With enough power and practice, you'll overcome any challenge. It's a very good looking monster, by the way. Now we do know there are glides, and we do know if you have lightning, you can shoot down people whilst they're gliding, which is very interesting to me. Now glides, I don't know if they've changed the way gliders work, but you are able to like get off of your glide and use your glide again. So maybe you can, like, if you see someone trying to snipe you down, you could probably just like try outmaneuver them or outskill them in some way, shape or form. My glider looks pretty threadbare, which means they probably deteriorate over time or as you use them, which is pretty cool. Perhaps it's time I craft a new one. That's really good. Deepwoken's crafting system allows players to craft gear on the fly. Making some use of this will prove necessary to your survival. Okay, Minecraft vibes. Maybe you need to get materials in order to craft things, which is like, why hasn't any other RPG-like game, RPG/anime inspired game? They don't even just call this anime inspired game. This is a game that takes idea from other games not even just on Roblox, outside of Roblox, Dark Souls, Assassin's Creed, Breath of the Wild, etc., Minecraft, and incorporates it into one game. This is what happens when you get developers that are passionate about making a game that's not anime inspired, by the way. Like, when I mean straight just copying anime. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. We love our One Piece, we love our Naruto, etc. But, you know, this is a really creative mindset, and you love to see it. One step closer to power. Evergrade won't know what hit him. Okay, it's probably some sort of different faction. Okay, I was right. Factions have each their own unique places of residence. Being hated in one does not mean you can't be friends with another. So, I can't wait to see how the faction system works. I'm not gonna lie.
This is where I'm just gonna take some planning. Like, look, you can get a sense of how big the world is. Like, this is world building right here. We're getting pictures, and it gives a sense of world building. Like, do you not like? Look at this shit, bro. Anyways, sorry. Making sure your ships are equipped in order to handle various perils of the seas imperative. So your ships are gonna need to be repaired, and ships are probably gonna be able to be upgraded not only in size and capacity. Silver Moon fucking pirates, bro. Silver Moon pirates, bro. You see how Silver Moon pirates in the crew era of GPO was huge. I'm gonna make sure we make a huge impact on Deepwoken. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to make sure Silver Moon has a fucking huge impact. Like the developers are gonna be like, damn, what's this crew taking over the seas of Deepwoken, causing all this controversy? This game is getting me mad and hyped at the same time. I'm so angry right now that we have to wait till 4, but I'm so excited, bro. So excited, bro. Well, that was a long slide. Some islands have unique mobility to assist you in exploring, such as zip lines on Miner's Landing. Miner's Landing, we're gonna be able to mine. GG. This is where my empire begins. Find absolute powers hidden within the seas. So there's gonna be certain locations. Now, what Rogue Lineage did good as well is that, well, I said Rogue Lineage, yes. It is that in order to do and get certain things, you really had to explore and do other sorts of progression at that certain thing that you needed in order to like make it more powerful. And this is just giving me this is giving me all types of vibes. Release for 2021. Now, I don't know, Rag, if you release this around the same time as Battlefield 2042 and the new Demon Slayer game, the actual one made by the Demon Slayer developers, right? I'm gonna be mad as hell, bro, because you can't release this game the same time you release AAA games, bro. Roblox isn't the only thing I play, bro. I swear to God, if this doesn't come out September, I'm gonna be mad. So, anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm definitely looking forward to Deepwoken, bro. This is just so fucking good, bro. Oh, ROBUX, Archmage, 4, bro. Wait, the whole of summer, bro.